XRP Army, Crypto Army, how you doing today? This is CP Will, Crypto Prince, also known as Will. Today is the 3rd, it's April 3rd, and everything seems to be in mixed red and green in the market today. Bitcoin is at 66,875. ETH is at $2,051.99. XRP is at 131.70. BNB is at 587.23. Solana is at 80.61. Dogecoin is at 9 cents. ADA is at 24. And BCH is at 443. Sorry about that. My screen kind of went a little loopy there for a minute. SUI is at 8 cents. Link is at $8. XLM is at 16 cents. TON is at $1. Canton is at $1. HBAR is at 8 cents. No, Canton is at 13 cents. Sorry, I was looking at something else. AVAX is at $8. Litecoin is at $53. Trump coin is at $2.80. Pump.fun is at 0.001644. Pepe is at 0.00000342. And I gotta get my glasses, folks. Can you grab my glasses, baby? These ones are not the good ones. I can't really see that great with them. My eyes started to go blurry. Hard for me to see without my glasses. I should have been ready. I apologize for that. But there's nobody in the room right now, so besides my wife Duchess, and it's okay. It's an okay day. You know, with this war thing going on, you know, them shooting down a plane of ours, it's not gonna get good, folks. It's not gonna get good. There's some people that are saying that we're gonna get a 30% drop. That is a very possibility that we drop 30%. You know, XRP at $1.90. That's what people have been telling me, and that's a very good possibility. But I believe there's going to be a lot of buying, so it's going to fluctuate. It's going to be, because those are going to be excellent buying. Because I'm waiting myself. I'm probably going to invest probably maybe 1,000, you know, by that time. Hopefully I'll have more money, but right now I only got $250. Next paycheck I'm gonna throw another $250 in, and then we're gonna go on from there. I'm gonna keep saving. I'm gonna keep saving for that drop, and you know, I live here in Honolulu, Hawaii, and prices are kind of pricey here, so, you know. But Bitcoin is doing okay for 66,000, folks. 66,000, we're hanging tough. You know, this could be a deep drop with the war going on, but we're not dropping deep yet, you know. They're predicting drops up to 30%. You know, they're expecting XRP to go down to $1, maybe 90 cents. That is a very good possibility, you know. And everything else, like Solana at $80, that is such a good deal, folks. Solana at $80, you know. Dogecoin at 9 cents, you know. Link at $8, you know. Link is definitely a good deal. XLM at 16 cents, you know. Hadera at 8 cents. You know, where can you go wrong buying these little dips? You can't go wrong, you know. But I am waiting for myself. I bought last week, so I'm waiting for the next big dip. I'm saving my money. I'm putting money aside. Like I said, living here in Honolulu, Hawaii is kind of expensive, so I gotta figure my bills out and everything. But I'm not giving up. Hi, how you doing, Flying O? How are you, buddy? I just noticed you. I was just chatting away here. $50 XRP today? Wow. Okay. You're not waiting for the drop. Everybody's predicting this big 30% drop. You know? I'm kind of tempted to buy, but, you know, I don't know. I think it'd be such a better deal at $1. Oh, don't mind me. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. Ah, ended up working last night. I worked from 12 to 8 in the morning, so I had to come home, took a little nap, woke up. Think I'd do my live stream, you know. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. You know, did you hear about the plane that got shot down? Our plane. That is not good. That's escalating this war. Yeah, I know you'll pick up more when it's a buck. Me, I'm trying to save now. My bills are coming in like crazy, so I don't know if I should buy more or just keep saving and then buy in bulk, you know? I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet. But I'm tempted. I'm tempted to throw 50 in. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But sometimes those pennies add up. You know? Uh, I remember when I started buying, I'd throw 5 grand in, I'd throw 2,000, you know, money's getting rougher now. These Hawaii prices unreal. But I'll buy 50. I'll match you there. 50 bucks, 50 bucks. Come to 51.19. There we go. Completed. 38 XRP. That will be true. Soon it will be a lot higher. I'm praying. I'm hoping. You know, I have a friend that he studies a lot. He's into crypto, and you know, he's been putting this in my head that we're gonna have another year of a crypto winner, you know, and that's kind of got me depressed. He doesn't think we're going to have much of an alt season this year. You know, he gets into the macro stuff of it and stuff, and you know, he's predicting another crypto winner. So I'm just hoping he's wrong. You know, I emailed you a couple of pics. Okay, I'll look at my email. I don't check it much, especially when I come home from work. But I will check it right now. Uh, yeah, that's. Oh, yeah, that is beautiful. Look at that picture, baby.
Wow, nice.
That's here in Hawaii.
Yep.
It's beautiful. Yes, it is. That's some good picks. Definitely some good picks. Yeah. Well, if you ever want to text message me, I can do that too.
I would email it.
Yeah, I'll email you it. I'll email you my phone number if you ever want a text message.
Anything major personal, never.
Yeah, you're right.
Whew. The cover's on.
So I sent you my phone number. If you ever want to text message me or anything, you know. Wow, 3 tours in Iraq. Wow, that is impressive. Those guys had it rough. No problem. I consider you a friend, you know. You're down to earth, you know. So yeah. I usually don't give out my phone number, but I like you, and I consider you a friend. So, and hopefully my channel takes off in a year or two. I hear it takes a long time for a channel to get going. So, you know, I mean, my daughter's on TikTok, and she builds her community. She got off for 1 week, and she lost everything. You know, she lost her community, everything, and it gets tough. You got to pretty much stick with it, and you know, keep the channel going, and you know, there's only so much you could talk about the crypto market because we're so down. You know. No, you could overuse my contact. You don't worry about that. You know. Yeah, TikTok, it's all about money, gifting, 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 you know, it's kind of annoying. You know, they have battles and see who could get the most gifts, and, you know, it's just a money scheme, you know, but, but she didn't make out good today. She only made out like 4 cents, you know, but she likes it, and I'm proud of her. She got a good channel, she got good things going on, you know. I can't go live on TikTok. They make me do practice mode and everything. I gave up on that. I never really cared much for TikTok. I only go on TikTok because of my daughter. I support her, so I go on there, tap away, and try to get people to come in, you know. Because I guess the more taps you do, it's like likes, and the algorithm picks it up, and people see it more, and then you get more traffic. But yeah, I'm basically just waking up from working all night. Yeah. Yeah, when she leaves, we leave. My daughter finally gives up TikTok. I'll not go on TikTok again. You know, they used to have crazy stuff on TikTok, man. I was watching this one lady. She was shooting drugs right on there. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, and they not shutting her down. Yeah, long weekend for me. I only doing part time this weekend though. Only 4 hours, I think, Saturday, but Sunday might be a long day for me. Sunday I might have to work morning then go in at night. So I don't know. I should have asked my boss when I had a chance, but I'll give him a message later. I'll message him. My manager. I got the sweetest ship. There's hardly anybody awake at night. You got a few vampires, but you know, other than that, everybody's sleeping. And by the time they wake up in the morning, I'm out of there. So I'm gonna be covering for somebody for a while, indefinitely. They said. So don't know how long. But that's all the way in Kaneohe. I gotta drive Kaneohe on my moped, 45 minutes every day. Like 35 minutes coming back for some reason, but it's always 45 minutes getting there. I love coming down the leaky leaky, doing 55, 60. I scream on my moped. Oh, God. I'm retired. So, oh, wow. Must feel nice to retire, though. Yeah, it's a little bit of a ride. But I enjoy the ride. I really do. I enjoy the ride. You know, besides being in the house, I'd rather be on my moped and just riding around. It ain't like a motorcycle, but you know, I can deal with it. I definitely can deal with it. I got to pretty much get my license back. you know. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I thought you retired on your own. Yeah. Oh man, that's lousy. Oh, that's good. You got no complaints, no regrets. I hear you. That's good. That is good. I think I'd complain a little bit if I had to retire, but you know, because I'm just so hooked into my work. You know, there's people I talk to at work, and every time I'm working, and I love the conversations. You know, I like to get to know somebody, get to know pretty much, you know, what they want in life and stuff, and seeing them get there is it's amazing. It's amazing. You know, being at the shelter is a lot different than the people I meet at on the street, but you know, but it's from the same company pretty much. So I either work at the shelter or I do outreach. So and they need me more at the shelter now, so I'm gonna be working more at the shelter. And I kind of like doing the outreach. I got my own hours. I go out and I do my job. I come back and I get paid for the whole day. You know, at the shelter I got to do the 8 hours, but I still don't mind. I still like it. I can't complain either. I haven't worked much in my life on legal jobs. Always worked under the table and stuff, and I regret that now because when I do go to retire, I'm not going to get much. You know, and I try to explain that to the youngsters. You know, work now while you're young. That way, when you get old, you have something to fall back on. You know, don't do the same mistakes I made working under the table, thinking you're getting paid more, and you don't realize you're screwing yourself at the end, you know? When you really need it, when you can't work, you need that money, you know, they're coming in. I bought a new early 2000 and now just got this. I bought about 4 years ago. So fairly regular. Okay, you got good hunches, huh? That's good. You were smart. You were a smart one. Me, I was greedy when I was young. I always took the under the table jobs, you know, and I would figure you get more of a paycheck, and you know, yeah, that was a mistake. Like I worked for a landscaping company for years, and that was all under the table. You know, I was driving trucks for them and everything, and being a foreman, and yeah, I should have done it on paper, you know. But you learn from your mistakes. That's why I try to teach these youngsters to be on paper and let them take your taxes, and you know you're gonna need it. But a lot of the young people I deal with, they don't want to work, and it's you know you have a few that do, but not all of them. You know, I do have some clients that do want to work, and they do try. They do try hard, believe me. But I do have some that are just lazy. They just they don't want to work because they're depressed. Well, everybody gets depressed. If everybody stopped working because they were depressed, there'd be nobody working. You know, there's certain things that depress me. But I still go on. I don't understand that these kids nowadays they're babies or something. I don't know. If I told my mother that when I was young, I told my parents I'm depressed, I don't want to work. Right. They would have hit me upside my head. They would have said, now you got something to be depressed about. Yeah, that is true. Most people like a free ride in life. That is definitely true. But what kind of ride do you get? You don't really get much of a ride, you know. Welfare, where they give you $500-$600, I mean, that's ridiculous, to settle for that. And I think they have too many people on welfare that shouldn't be on it, honestly. They're on financially and they don't deserve it. Most of the people I work with do deserve it. It'll be around some of my tunes. Over the sun is wicked smart, a pilot and a flight instructor, but he hasn't had the arms really paid. Oh, that's gonna be tough. Yeah. He better start saving. He just better start saving and putting his money away. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna have much either when I turn 65, so that's why I gotta stay working. You know, I learned it at a late age that I did the wrong things in my life, so yeah, money is overrated in my opinion too. But it sure helps, yes. A little cash sure helps. It helps get you what you want. Definitely helps get you what you want. Especially when the bills start piling in. If you want cable or you want this or you want that, it all starts coming in. It's like, oh, there goes my paycheck. Rent comes in, and I mean, I don't ever want to have to sleep on the ground again, unless I'm camping for a couple of days. you know, yeah, we always seem to turn our lessons later than we should have. Sure. I agree with that most. That I gotta put up on the board there. Yeah, put that. That is definitely a good thing to have. Hopefully somebody comes into the show later, which I do get people that come into my live stream later on and they stay for a bit, but I'm always checking my stats. But it was a shame. I went from like 100 down to 80, down to 20. It's like, oh man, this is a rough thing to happen. But I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I knew this wasn't going to be an easy chat room. you know. Hopefully, though, hopefully when the crypto market starts booming, more people will come in and, you know, it'll get more livelier. I'm willing to stay through the bear market, you know. I got nothing else to do. You know, I like to kill a couple hours on here and, you know, meet good people like yourself, you know. I've met some really good people here. I just gotta find the right time and everything. But this seems to be a good time, so I'm probably gonna stick with this because I come home, like I said, 8 o'clock in the morning, so you know, I'll sleep a little bit and then I'll come on. But tonight's my Friday, so wow. I used to tell my mom that their mom and I were peanut butter poor. We wish we could afford peanut butter. Peanut butter is expensive, definitely. That is true. They do have very short extension spans. Attention spans. It's true. Oh, another one. You want to open that one up?
Okay.
See what the surprise package is?
Feels like clothes.
Probably. I ordered a lot of
I don't know.
clothes on Temu, so I'm always getting Temu at the door.
So far, it's looking like a flag. Oh, that looks like a wallet.
Oh, my wallet came in. Nice.
What's this?
I think that's a shirt.
Yeah,
Flag.
that's your hoodie.
Yeah, my hoodie. Good, I could change hoodies.
Trash bags. Nice.
That's it. It's supposed to be 100 of them.
Well, I'm not about to unravel
No,
this
no,
account.
no. Don't. Looks like there's quite a few in there, so.
But I'll put. Yeah, these are like white ones.
Yeah, the
You feel the,
real thin
yeah.
trash bags. Let's see. Yeah, these are really thin trash bags. We gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful with these. Alright.
I'll add it to the collection.
Add it to the collection.
And you might want to do that.
My hoodie. Oh, don't mind me, sorry. Yeah, the Hilton does their fireworks. Oh yeah, this is a nice hoodie. Cool. Can we hold that over there? I don't.
Oh, wow, yeah. We the people.
Yeah, we the people. Alright, I got my new wallet. Kind of cheap. Cheaply made. But it'll work.
his and hers, but they look the same size, but I'm not sure.
Probably. I think that fit on my little pinky. On my pinky finger.
Fits on your pinky finger, it stays. Cool. So be it. I think a man wearing pinky makes it so cool.
Do you use cold water for your crypto or leave it in the exchange? I have both. I have both. Oh, maybe it. Oh, it fits good.
Okay, it fits good. That's not for you to put on. That's
Why?
for me to do that.
Oh, okay. I figured it would keep this one on.
Oh, now I feel a whole hell of a lot better that that's going to stay compared to this.
Yeah. This is right on.
Okay.
I don't know about you. Too big. Too big.
Maybe this is yours. Let's try that.
I don't know. This looks like a man's. This one's bigger.
Oh, yeah. Swimming in that.
Yeah. All right.
I'd have to wear.
I don't buy clothes very often,
I'd
but
have
I
to put it
do
on my-
get myself a Ripple hoodie and a couple of XRP shirts. Yeah, my wife just ordered me an XRP hat and XRP mug, and gonna wait for that to come in. So I'll have the XRP hat, the XRP coffee mug, and I might get an XRP hoodie and stuff.
What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Only finger it will really fit. Even this one is a little. I'm losing weight in my
Why
hand.
don't you just put this one over it?
It
Doesn't
will
feel right?
No.
Okay.
At least on you, I'm happy.
I'll get my wallet. I gotta put money in it later.
I think what I might even put some tape on mine. Put it, or put these two together.
I'm kind of stuck with Temu, so I buy my clothes here and there. I buy, pants or whatever, and I mean, I
That's
got
okay.
like 8 trash bags full of clothes that we just can't unpack it. Don't have room to, don't have dresser drawers. I mean, we got a really small place, so we still got them packed up in trash bags.
Better?
Yeah, we buy on Amazon too. Yeah, on here it's too expensive, the stuff. I'm a cheapskate too. If I could get a better deal, believe me, I'm with you 100% on that. You definitely gotta get your bargains. I gotta start putting out a lot more short videos and stuff, and hopefully get more people to like, subscribe, and maybe they'll pop in.
Don't you know, flying all the constant messages and everything? That's harassment.
Yeah, Timu will harass you like crazy, but I do buy from them. Yeah, true. I mean, I even got this MacBook Pro on Timu. $200. You can't go wrong with that, you know? They only had five of them, and I grabbed one, so. And it's like, I love this little computer. This little laptop is awesome.
Yeah.
We got a Chromebook too, huh? So we have a Chromebook and we got this MacBook Pro. Ah, what keeps going? My watch telling me to stand. My Apple Watch telling me to stand. Yeah. All right. Okay, you have a good night. You take care, bro. You have yourself a pleasant night, and I'll check you out again sometime. Yes, we will. We'll enjoy the evening. It's still early here, so it's only
Yeah.
10 minutes to 2. Take some good snapshots. All right, folks. We'll get back to everything here. YouTube, right there. Go here. And we are BTC at 66,941. ETH is at 2,053. XRP at 131. BNB at 588. Solana at $80.40. Dogecoin is at 9 cents. XLM is at 16 cents. Toncoin is at $1. Each bar is at 8 cents. AVAX is at $8.91. And Trump coin at $2.79. Pump.com is at 0.001649. And the crypto market is down. Most of it's in the green, though. You know, we are doing good today. We are hanging in there. But people just don't like to chat. They don't come in to chat for some reason. And it's rough. It's a rough thing to try to get a channel going, and there's no. They always come in later on. Later on when the chat's over and the attention span is low, and I get a kick out of that when I say people have short attention spans. It's true. But I go in other chat rooms and they can't stop chatting. You know? Me, I'm an XRP. I believe in XRP. I believe XRP is going to do wonderful things. I believe Ripple is a solid company. I believe they're going to be making a lot of differences in the crypto market. I believe more people are going to be buying crypto. XRP. XRP. Yes. I love XRP, and I'm going to keep buying XRP. Let's see. What did I get my down to? How much did I get XRP down to, my average? Oh, Boston is on. The Boston Celtics against Milwaukee Bucks at 2 o'clock. 5 minutes. I'd like to get that on my thing. But I end up getting hit with copyrights or something. And that would not be good. Get hit with a copyright strike. Team meeting today. Wonder why that's giving me a hard time. Oh, there we go. Equity and options tradings are closed on April 3rd. Okay, yep. I got 38 XRP today, folks. I bought $50 worth of XRP. Got 38 of them. So that's good. I got me over 10,000 XRP. I got down to $2.37. We're getting lower and lower. Timesheets are filled out. Timesheets want to be filled out till tomorrow. Yeah, pay period ends Saturday. So I got till Saturday night to get my pay. Why are they asking that now, Lindsay? I guess I'll fill it out a little later.
Maybe just a reminder.
Yeah. Yeah, working good, you know. Work has been good. I love working at the shelter. I talk to people about crypto, you know. They're hoping one day to get better on their feet so they can buy. But what? What are you looking for? Kind of cheap. Kind of a cheap wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta put all my my stuff I got in this wallet.
Okay.
A Costco card. Oh yeah, I did buy cigarettes at that $20 he gave me. I forgot about that. That Josh gave me for the charger and stuff. And this one I gotta put up somewhere. But oh, there's 0 people now. Sorry, I got carried away. Had to do something. I apologize, folks. I apologize. Been on 50 minutes, and you know, let's see how many people have come in. And we go to YouTube. Go there. Go there. Yep. Milwaukee Bucks and Celtics today. Live stream. 53 minutes, 2 views. 1,000. 53 minutes, 2 views. 1,000. Oh, we got 4 likes. So I had more than 2 views. If I got 4 likes, so I had more than 2 views. If I got 4 likes. Yep. Everything is working out good. Crypto Sensei, he's a good creator. I follow him. That's baby. He tells you all about the news and everything. You know, I like Crypto Sensei. I like Oscar Ramos. I watch Jake. I like Zach. Crypto Wendy's okay. She does good. She has good followings, you know. She's got a lot of people, and they all got a lot of people. Me, I'm new, so I ain't got many people. I got 73 subscribers. I'm looking for more. I like people to check out my channel and like and subscribe and come join the chat sometime. Come let me know who you are, what you're interested in, what kind of cryptos you're interested in, what you're gonna be buying. You know, I am very interested what you're interested in. You know, for me, I will never buy enough XRP. If I have extra money, XRP. XRP to the world, baby. XRP. And what do you think about this war going on, folks? Are you seriously think we're gonna go 30% drop? I think we're gonna go down 30%. It's gonna be a heck of a drop. Buy a little bit. Buy a little bit. DCA down, and you know, catch the buys. Because we might not go down. We might go up. You never know. But summertime usually dictates lower prices. That is for sure. Summertime is usually low prices, and yeah, I love my MacBook Pro. I love checking things out on here. It's a lot better than my phone. I love doing live streams and everything, and learning who to talk to, and you know, people come in, they chit chat, you know, I like to know what everybody's into. I like to know if you're interested in XRP because XRP is my favorite. I love XRP. I am definitely part of the XRP army. I have over 10,000 XRP and it's not enough. I buy when I can buy and I will keep buying because I believe Ripple, yuppers, yuppers indeed, Duchess, yuppers indeed. We are gonna buy XRP, you know. But they're saying with this war we could drop 30%. You know, that's gonna be awesome buying. That is gonna be unbelievable. They say it might even drop to 90 cents, some creators are saying. You know. If they're right, which I don't think we're gonna go that low. I think we might go to $1.07, $1.10, but they might be right. They might be right. We might drop to $1 to 90 cents. You know, and if they are right, I'm buying. I'm definitely gonna be buying. I'm saving money too. I'm buying little, but I'm saving my money for a bigger drop. Because this summer is gonna be, I believe it's gonna be awesome buying times for us. You know, we're gonna be buying some really cheap XRP. Now, summertime, I believe, will hit 90 cents. I believe that, you know. Yes. But they're thinking like a 30% drop within a month or two. I don't know. It could happen. I've seen it before. Seen prices drop before. So, you know, the crypto market is funny. People in the summertime just don't have they're just not into it. They're doing other things. They're not worried about crypto in the summer. The people that are holding will hold. The people that will sell will sell. There's gonna be a lot of panic selling. There usually is in the summer. People panic and they sell. They always sell in the red, and I don't understand that. Why not wait? Why not wait for the price to rise back up? I mean, I started buying at $3 again when I got back into crypto. You know, year and a half ago, over $3. Now I got it down to $2.37, my average. I think I'm doing good, and I got over 10,000 XRP. I'm not a big banger, you know, but I do have a piece of the pie, you know. I don't believe you could ever own enough XRP. So for years, I'm going to be buying XRP, you know. We've been on 58 minutes. I'm going to be on probably another hour. Please, if you're in the chat, put in the chat box. Let me know who you are, what you're up to, you know, what you're into, folks. You know? We get a lot of people that pop in, and they don't really say much. You know, they're shy or something. I don't know. But I've met some really good people on here. Some interesting people. And I've learned that people are awesome, man. You know, I've met like Flying O. He's a good person, you know. He used to live in Hawaii. We got a lot in common, you know. We're older gentlemen and we're into XRP, and we bought XRP today. Yes, indeed. Bought $50. Might not be a lot to some, but it might be a lot to others. But You know, the point is we're still buying. That's the main thing. If you can afford $20, $50, $100, whatever you can afford, you should be buying at these low prices. You know, it's been on an hour, gonna be on another hour. I'm gonna give it another hour, folks. See how many people pop in and check out my live stream, and you know, I see a lot of weird stuff here on things on this YouTube, but I share out text too, you know, so I probably share mine out text. I will go to my live chat here, and we got one person gonna share this out. Share it out to X. And aloha from Hawaii, folks. Aloha from Hawaii. To all the new people that just came into the chat, I'd like to welcome you to CP Will, Live Talk with Will. And why don't you make yourself a cup of coffee and chill out? Well, just lost that person, so that's okay. They were shy. People are shy. Boston Celtics is winning 2-0 against the Milwaukee Bucks. Go Celtics. Go Celtics. It is awesome. Celtics is, that's my team. I love the Boston Celtics. I will be making an AI thing about the Boston Celtics if they win tonight, which I know they will. I got faith in them. You gonna try it on?
No, but now I will.
It's got a zipper. I like that. It doesn't have a big pouch, but it's alright. Oh, you look good in that.
New movie.
Yeah, you look good in that, baby. Maybe I should buy you one. Extra large looks good on you.
This is, if it was too smaller, I like this. I like big.
Me too when it comes to sweatshirts and stuff. Yeah. Good evening, folks. Good evening, good afternoon, good night. Whatever it is to
Big
you.
clothes on me is like my thug look.
I'm interested in XRP. I love XRP. If you love XRP, why don't you say hi in the chat? Let's have a conversation, folks. Let's have a conversation about XRP. The crypto market is somewhat in the green today. Somewhat in the green. Got my green cap on, wishing for a greener thing, you know. I'm hoping everybody is doing well, and I'm here in Honolulu, Hawaii, and I live in Oahu, in Honolulu, Hawaii. I'm about 5 minutes from Waikiki, about 5 minutes from the beach, you know, and I'm just chilling out here, hoping to talk to somebody and get to know you, you know. get to know what you're about, see where you're at in the crypto market, if you're a heavy XRP hitter or are you small like me. You know, because I only own a little over 10,000 XRP, and I'm proud. I'm proud of making it to there. You know, I always said I wasn't going to be happy till I had 10,000 XRP, and I'm still not happy. I don't believe you own enough XRP. You know, if I had kept all my XRP I had years ago, I'd be a millionaire. You know, I sold XRP cheap. I sold Bitcoin cheap. I'd definitely be a billionaire with Bitcoin. I never thought it would ever hit the prices it hit. But it did, and the train left without me. I had to sell due to financial problems, and you know, but I'm back again, and I'm willing to make another try at it. You know, been in it now for a year and a half, and I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. So my honey is making lunch or dinner now. Good. Be done about 3. That'd be about time I be getting off about 3:15, and I'm gonna stay on. Hopefully to catch somebody that wants to talk. That's wants to talk about XRP because the crypto market is strong today. It is. It's in the green. You know, we're not down by much. You know, I mean, Bitcoin at 66,000, ETH at 2,052, XRP at $1.31, BNB at $587. Yes, welcome to CP Will's live stream. Dogecoin at 9 cents, ADA at 24 cents, Bitcoin Cash at 443, Sui at 8 cents, Link at $8, XLM at 16 cents. Tong coin is at $1 for Tong coin. Canton is at 13 cents. H bar is at 8.7 cents. Ah, Litecoin at 53.18. That is such a good price for Litecoin. Trump coin is at $2.79. Polkadot at $1.02. And there is so much more in here, but I only follow a few. And I'm hoping to talk to somebody. I'm hoping to either talk about the war, what you thinking about the war, what you thinking about Trump. Are you a Trumpster or not? I'm not political. I'm not a political person, but some people are, and I'm interested in their thoughts and and everything about things. You know, me, I just like sitting here chatting and drinking my coffee. XRP. Have you had your XRP today? Soon I'll have an XRP coffee cup. Now it's a Dark Vader, but we ordered an XRP coffee cup, XRP hat, and then I'll probably get an XRP sweatshirt and stuff like that. because I work in a homeless shelter, so I work at nighttime now. I'm covering for somebody that's out. So I'll be working 12 to 8 in the morning. Gets kind of chilly because I gotta walk around, make sure everybody's safe and everything, and you know, do some safety checks and stuff like that. But yeah, I keep people keep bouncing from one person to two and back out.
You know, I was thinking,
What?
when I first met, when I got to the point where I could go live,
Yeah.
it took a long time for me to be able to get to that point. You,
Well, I go live and I try to do my best to get people engaged,
oh, I'm
come
not
engage with me.
jealous or anything like that. I enjoy being part of YouTube's updates.
XRP is going to be great in the future. So I have a good product to push, and there's a lot of XRP people out there in Bitcoin and Litecoin and Solana, and there's people that just own a lot of different cryptos, and I'm hoping they come into my chat, and even people that don't get into crypto, just come in, chit chat. You can talk about anything. You can talk about the war. Can talk about high prices. Can talk about that plane that got shot down today. The military plane of ours that was shot down. That is not good news. I'm surprised the market didn't react more to that. Because the market reacts to unsure, not knowing what's going to go on. Because this war might escalate. It might escalate bad, might drop the prices. Some influencers believe it's going to be a 30% drop. That is a very good possibility. I'm not saying they're wrong. Yeah, I'm looking forward to my live stream drinking out of my XRP mug. It takes so long for them to get delivered. It's unreal how long it takes for a cup. I wish I could just go to Walmart and buy it. You know? Maybe one day get an XRP tattoo. Go get the coin put on my shoulder and the XRP. That would be nice.
I'm gonna. I want the Grok logo too.
Yes, Duchess of Elements. She has Grok channel, and she does a lot of good AIs. Go visit her and see if you like her AIs. She has some really cool ones. So we're now at 1 hour 14 minutes, folks. It seems to have gone by pretty fast, even though there hasn't been much traffic in here. It just seemed. Oh, Timu finally said my order was delivered. Very nice of them to let me know. Only been delivered now an hour. 8 items for $0. Yeah, I've been told that one before. They always tell me that. You get 8 items for $0, and then it just, they want you to buy all kinds of stuff, you know. But so, what do you think of the war that's going on, folks? You know, do you think we're going to drop 30%? Because these creators have been in their rooms and they believe that we can drop 30%. You know, I don't think we're going to drop that low. I believe we might drop maybe $1.07, $1.10. But they're expecting like $1, maybe even 90 cents. That would be excellent buying, I'll tell you. I'm definitely in on that. Excuse me while I have a sip of my coffee. I am sweating like it's hot here in Hawaii. In Honolulu, Hawaii. In Oahu. It is hot. It's in the 80s, you know. When it drops to 60, it's winter. 60, it's winter. So, what do you think of Bitcoin at 66,000, folks? You know, Bitcoin at 66,000. Is that a good price? Do you feel it's a good price? I think, you know, I believe it is. 66,900. ETH is at 2,052. XRP at $1.31. BNB at $588. Solana at $80. I believe XRP is at a great buying time. That's why I bought a little today. XRP cannot go wrong. You know, I wish I had more money to buy more, but I have to think of my bills. You know, got to pay the bills. So the bills come first, and then you can buy more. I would like to get somebody to engage. You know, so please put in the box what you like to talk about, and we can talk about. We can engage in a conversation, folks. What are you jumping around for?
Dinner. Stuff.
Doesn't look like it's burning.
No.
Each bar is at 8 cents. AVAX at $8. Litecoin at $53.
Camera recording.
Trump coin at $2. Pump.com at 16 cents. But XRP, what can I say about XRP? Buy XRP, folks. Buy it. Enjoy the ride. XRP is going to do wonderful things. Ripple is an awesome company. Yes, XRP to the great beyond. I agree. I agree with that. That's just 100%. You know, we can't go wrong with buying XRP. Can't go wrong at all. You know, and we're gonna DCA down. $1 cost average down, and it's, you know, we're not gonna give up on Ripple or XRP, because I know Ripple and XRP ain't gonna give up on us. When it's finally up, we're gonna be so happy. We're gonna see the money flow in. You know, some people are gonna sell, a lot of people are gonna hold. You know, because I don't believe in the little selling for just a little bit. I believe when it gets up there high in price, we we could double, triple, I'll sell a little bit maybe. Or if I don't need the money, I'm not going to sell it. You know, I'll keep it for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years if that's what it takes for XRP to get up there. You know, anything possible in the crypto market. I've heard people talk about they think XRP could hit like Bitcoin. I don't think so, because Bitcoin only got 21 million coins. There's only 1 million left to mine. That is the reason why Bitcoin will not, XRP will not be the price of Bitcoin. But anything is possible. You know, anything is possible. If they burn half the supply or whatever, or it got put into a trust or whatever, get it off the market, have less on the market, people might be doing great. You know, keep jumping from 1 to 2 people in the chat room. I'm wondering if it's having glitches or people just popping in and out. But this is a place you can come to and talk about anything if you like. I'm going to be on here for another 40 minutes.
I give up.
My wife needs some help with this bottle.
Oh, that must be nice.
Just used to it. Get to pop the air out. Pop.
I did that. Apparently I don't do that right either.
No, you just didn't put enough pressure, that's all. But yes. We're gonna check, see how many people have come in and still says only 4 viewers, so
This is going to be really, really good.
1 hour ago, 3 likes. That's alright. That is alright. I'm gonna keep building. I'm gonna keep building my channel. Now we don't have nobody in. That don't make sense.
If they're there, that's showing. I think it's YouTube clip.
Now it says 1. That is crazy. Crazy. So what are you into, folks? What are you into? I know you gotta be an XRP if you come into this channel. Because this is XRP or Crypto Army, you know? So XRP is my main coin, and like I said many times, and I love it. You know, Ripple is gonna do great. Let me see what Grok has to say. I like listening to Grok. I love listening to Grok, folks. I haven't done this before, so I hope I don't get a violation. Hi, Grok. Can you tell me a bit about XRP?
Sure. Let's talk XRP real quick. Hey, XRP is the token behind Ripple, built for super fast, cheap cross-border payments, like sending money overseas without the usual bank hassle. Think of it as crypto's version of Western Union, but way quicker. Settles in seconds, costs pennies. Right now, on April 3rd, 2026, it's trading around $1.32, up a tiny bit today, but still way off its peak of about 365 back in the cycle. People are watching for stuff like the Clarity Act in Congress, Ripple's new bank charter kicking in, and big whale moves. Could push it higher if regs clear up, but it's been choppy. Some say it'll hit 3 or 4 by year end. Others are more cautious. Here's how it looks in action. Those ripple effects? Perfect for visualizing those instant transfers. And this diagram shows why banks love it. No more slow correspondent chains. Cool tech, right? If you're thinking of jumping in, just keep an eye on news. It's tied tight to Ripple's real-world wins. What else you want to know?
Any new news on Ripple?
Let me grab the latest on Ripple real quick. Yeah, Ripple's got some fresh stuff rolling. Biggest thing? Their National Trust Bank charter finally went live on April 1st, after that OCC rule kicked in. Means they're officially a regulated bank now, handling digital assets like RLUSD stablecoin way smoother for institutions. Could supercharge real-world use, especially payments. Price-wise, XRP's hovering right around 132 today. Up a hair, but kinda stuck. No big breakout yet. Analysts are split. Some say it'll drift between 115 and 160 by month end. Others see downside if it dips below 130. Check this chart. Shows the choppy ride lately, with active addresses flatlining a bit. And here's Ripple building out like a fortress. Fits the bank vibe. On regs, Clarity Act's still grinding through Congress. Ripple's CEO says it'll pass by end of May, after some messy talks. Senate's in recess now, but momentum's there. Could lock XRP as a commodity forever. That'd be huge for adoption. Anything specific you're eyeing, like price targets or that new partnership?
Yeah, the new partnership.
Got it. Let's dig into that new Ripple partnership. Oh yeah, the fresh one everyone's buzzing about is Ripple teaming up with Convera, that big payments player handling like $190 billion a year across 200 countries. Dropped right around March 31st, so super recent, like days ago. Basically, they're blending Convera's FX know-how and customer side with Ripple's blockchain muscle. Uses this stablecoin sandwich trick. You start and end in regular fiat, but RLUSD zips through the middle on the XRP ledger for settlement. Fast, cheap, no middleman drama. Convera handles the front end, Ripple does the back end liquidity and ramps. Here's the collab logo. Clean, right? Shows how they're linking up. And this globe one nails the global reach. Those rings, kinda like instant orbits for money. Convera's CEO called Ripple a trusted visionary, and Ripple's side said it's about giving businesses control without crypto headaches. Could mean more real volume on the ledger, maybe nudge XRP usage if liquidity flows. But honestly, past deals haven't spiked the price much yet. Still, with the new bank charter live, this feels like another brick in the wall. This chart's from Convera, shows why cross-border's exploding, trillions at stake. Think it'll move XRP, or just more adoption without pump?
I believe more adoption. I believe there will be a pump.
Cool. Let's see what the latest buzz says. Yeah, I get it. More real adoption like Convera and that MasterCard tie-up should stack up volume eventually. Thing is, right now, it's all quiet on the pump front. XRP is sitting at 132 today. Tiny uptick, but still bouncing in this tight 128 to 136 range. No fireworks yet. This fresh chart shows the consolidation. Price hugging support. Volume low, like it's waiting for a spark. And here's one highlighting the recent dip and slow climb. See how it keeps testing that 130 line? Analysts are mixed. Some say if Clarity Act clears soon and banks start routing real flows through RLUSD, we could see 150 by May, maybe even 2 if momentum hits. But others warn downside to 120 if it cracks support. Adoption's there. SBI in Japan, Aviva tokenizing stuff. but price hasn't reacted much in 2026. Every big announcement this year, followed by crickets or drops. Still, you're right, it's building. If volume picks up from these deals, that pump's gotta come. Just might need regs or a macro flip first. You holding or waiting?
I'm holding. Okay. Well, that's a little bit about XRP there. You know, Rock can tell you better than I can tell you. All I know is I love XRP, and that you know, I try to stay up late on the news and everything. You know, it's hard for me to explain everything that I know. I'm just very confident when it comes to XRP. And I believe, you know, if we do get up to $2 soon, that would be awesome. But, you know, there is people predicting a rise up, you know, and then down for the summer. Me, I don't know. I think we might just chop around and then go dead in the summer. But I'm praying for the best. I'm praying that we have a rise. You gotta speak it into existence. You gotta believe we're going higher. But it didn't work out for me at Christmas. I thought we were gonna soar by Christmas last year, and we never did. You know, I was totally wrong about that. You know, it's hard to predict what's gonna go on in the market. You know, it's very hard. But food smells good. Dinner smells good. I don't know if I'll be able to eat right now. I'm kind of filled up on coffee. Maybe eat a little bit and then snack later. Yep, I'm having coffee at 2:45. I don't have work tonight, so that's good. I hope everybody's doing good, well out there, and please subscribe. Please like and subscribe, and come join my live sometime. Put your notifications on all. Go to the little bell, click the bell, click all, and come join me on further streams. You know, I'm trying to stream every day to get my streams going, and you know, I know it's going to be rough getting people in here because people just don't like to talk. They just come in and they just want to hear what they want to hear, and they just pop out. You know, I try to get people to stay in and talk and get to know. You know, we're all in this together, folks. We're all in this journey together, and you know, it's nice to have friends, you know, that are in the same situation or similar situation. Ooh, the police are out today. I live downtown pretty much in Honolulu, so there's always ambulance or fire trucks or cops going by. This is a little city, and you know, I live right next to a highway. So my picture window, I'm about 15 feet away from the highway. You gotta get used to the noise. You definitely gotta get used to the noise. But doesn't say no new people are coming in, but it keeps popping from 1 to 2 views. I don't understand that. Must be YouTube glitching or something. Yeah, it says 4 views. 4 views and 2 people in. So, welcome to my live stream, folks. Welcome to my live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Today, XRP is at 131. We're doing good. You know, we're hanging in there, 131.78 XRP. You know, if you like to talk about XRP, please go in the chat box and say hi. You know, you are welcome in my chat room. And just introduce yourself. Get to know each other. I'm CP Will, and I get a live chat. I'm on trying every day. Just started it like a week ago, so I'm still building. But I'm definitely an XRP fanatic. I love XRP. I bought XRP today because of a friend of mine flying O. He bought, so I bought. He bought 50, so I figured I'd buy $50 worth. And I got money aside for a real drop, you know. And I'm going to be stacking more money away because nobody knows what's going to go on with the news. Trump might say something and drop the market. Trump might do something in this war and drop the market. Nobody knows. Nobody likes uncertainty. I have the green cap on, praying for a greener day, you know. I mean, Grok believes we might hit $2 by the end of May. You know, said from like 180 to $2 around there, you know. That would be beautiful to get up to that price again, you know. But you never know. Never know what the crypto market's gonna do. You never know. When Bitcoin goes up, we go up. Bitcoin goes down, we go down. That's just plain and simple that Bitcoin runs the market. You know? When the Bitcoin maxis panic and start selling, it drops the market. I mean, I loved it when the market was at 4,700. I mean, 4.7 trillion. I don't know what I was thinking there. I must be tired from working all night. But I got a little sleep, got a few hours sleep, but yeah. So you can see up here on my XRP chart, you know, that XRP is at 137.78 in the volumes and everything. But I like to introduce myself again. My name is Crypto Prince, also known as Will. Talk with Will and have a coffee. Make yourself a cup of coffee and kick back with Will. You know? Let's see the prices, the prices, the prices. I've gone over this thing a few times, but I always get different people in here, so sometimes I gotta repeat myself. Bitcoin is at $66,919. ETH is at $2,052. XRP is at $1.31 and 71 mine says that's a 73 bucks. Solana is at $80.24. Bitcoin Cash is at $443. Link is at $8, 8.6. XLM is at 16 cents. HBAR is at 8 cents. AVAX is at $8.89. So AVAX is doing pretty well. AVAX is hanging in there high. It's real low right now, but you know, it's still up 0.12, 1.40% today. I don't know what anybody's into, you know, because nobody has put nothing on my chart, on my chat board, and posting comments. Nobody has posted anything in a while, so I don't know what you're into. I know you're into XRP because that's what I got posted. XRP or Crypto Army. You know, XRP Army is strong. We will fight back and buy more XRP. You know? Don't mind me, folks. I'm going to take a bite of my food.
You like hot dogs?
I'll take a little. Oh yeah, that was really good. Gotta have a little hot sauce.
That's your addiction.
Gotta give it some flavor. I love my hot sauce. Oh, that came out really good, babe.
Thank you.
Excuse me a moment, folks. I'm kind of hungry. There's nobody in here anyway, so. You went from 2 people down to 1 again. I don't know if that's YouTube or people popping in and out. Because nobody says anything, so then we'll go down to 0. Oh, this is really good.
Open and good. Sound good?
I've seen other creators eat, so. You call this Hawaiian food. It's made in Hawaii.
Yep.
I'm shocked they cook rice.
This rice I like. It's easy to cook.
Yeah. You just gotta find the right rice. You know? Is that the minute rice?
Yep.
That's why. Minute rice is a lot better. I don't like the one you gotta boil for 25, 30 minutes.
It sticks to the pan and all kinds of
Yeah, it causes a mess. Breaks up in little pieces. My hair gets in my mouth. I find that a lot. I like to eat my beard. But, yeah. And it likes to hide stuff in there. With onions and... But I like to welcome everybody to my live stream. I know sometimes it's difficult to speak or say how you feel, but in my room, I hope that you feel free to text message and put up in the comment box, say hi or whatever. Let me know how much XRP you got. If you're a heavy XRP holder or a light XRP holder. It's good to know. I like to meet people that own a lot of XRP. Because XRP, I love XRP. And I am so much looking forward to having my XRP cup coming. Yes, welcome to CP Will's live stream. Here you could talk about XRP, you could talk about the war, you could talk about all the cryptos. You could talk about anything here. I am an influencer, a YouTube influencer, and I have a small channel, but it's a powerful channel. I have good people that pop in here, and it's so hot here in Hawaii. I'm cooking right now. It's like 80 something degrees here in Honolulu, Hawaii. I'm gonna let you go in about 15 minutes because that will make 2 hours I've been on. And yeah, 2 hours is kind of enough for me right now. This ain't TikTok where I'm gonna spend 50 hours on it. It's a rough one. I'm tempted to let it roll for hours. See how many people come in. Maybe put something up on the thing or take out my picture or whatever. How would you take it out? It's rare. Oh, you just have to hit remove? No, I'm not going to click it now.
You should say remove from stage or something like that.
Yeah, it just says remove. I really don't want to remove it, though. I just want to shut it off. I want to be able to turn it back on.
But I really don't end the live stream.
Huh?
Don't end the live stream, just keep it going.
Yeah, I'll end it. I'll end it at 2. Or I'll remove it. I'll see. Got 10 minutes to figure it out. I just wanted to test it, see how many people come in, you know? Because you never know, nighttime might be better. Because it seems like when I shut down, people's popping in, you know? So I'm thinking maybe keep it going, and I just like to shut it off or be able to turn it on when I can, you know? I can't always throw a piece of tape over it. I could always throw a piece of tape over it.
Or just put it somewhere. I saw this thing on YouTube with a sticker for your PC. Yeah. You put it on. Oh, don't go rather. Put it on.
Yeah, but a piece of tape do the same thing.
And then you can slide it back and forth, back and forth. Once you pop it on, you just go all the time.
Oh, that'd be cool if you could do
If I
that.
can find that, I'll get it. But I'm sure I can. Oh shit, here we go. Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, it popped. You might have to use the other ones.
That ain't gonna happen.
No, I'm saying the light there is out.
Oh, good. Overcast.
Didn't I come with an eyeglass cleaner?
Yeah.
It might be in the case. You should get that so you don't scratch it all up.
That doesn't scratch it.
Yeah, it does scratch it when you like it.
I don't see. I don't see
No.
Well, that is going to be good for a snack. Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. We got 7 minutes, folks. 7 minutes, and then I'll probably leave the chat running, and maybe shut down the mic and get a piece of tape.
You're going to start doing 24-hour ones or longer ones and not the end. You got to set up a place to put this so you're not going to really worry
Could
about
bring
it.
out the table.
Oh, that's the duh. I don't think you need to put tape over it. It'd be,
Yeah, but then people will see me. You know, this way they come in, they don't see you, but
well, then you could always take off the view that eliminates the tape problem.
yeah, but if somebody wants to talk to me, I could always remove the tape. You know? That's why I'm saying tape. I don't want to remove it completely and not be able to get it back on. Tape ain't gonna hurt it. People do it all the time. All you need is a very little piece of tape.
Yeah.
Enough to cover the dot. Oh, battery is low. Battery is low. There we go. Almost wasn't able to do anything. See, all I have to do is put this up here, and boom. We're good. Look at that. That's perfect. Welcome to CP Will's live stream, folks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I give it a few minutes, so. And we got 3 minutes. What'd you do with my phone? Oh, there we go. Got 2 people. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live stream. How you doing, folks? How you doing? I'd like to say my name is CP Will. I'm here in Honolulu, Hawaii. And I love XRP, folks. I love XRP to death. I could never buy enough XRP. I bought some today. And I'm trying to keep this live stream open, so please put in the chat box what you'd like to talk about. And would you like to talk about XRP? Would you like to talk about the war? Would you just like to say hi? Welcome, welcome. Well, I don't see nothing in the chat box yet, so I guess you're shy. But that's good. You can be shy here, folks. This is just a place you could just talk about, chill out and talk, man. You know? Maybe a little later I'm going to smoke the magical bud and kick back. Kick back and kick back. Medical marijuana is a beautiful thing. It stopped me from taking pills and messing up my liver. And, you know, the bud is a good thing, especially for people my age that live with chronic pain. It's good. Pot got a bad name back in the day in the 80s and stuff. The gateway drug and all that nonsense. You know? That's all that was nonsense. You know what the gateway drug is alcohol. You do alcohol, you'll do anything. You know? Weed, you don't just smoke weed and say I'm going to shoot heroin. That just don't happen, you know? Or you don't smoke weed and just say, I want to smoke ice. You know? I mean, weed was made from God. It's natural. And it's just a wonderful thing. We were talking about that with other people yesterday and today. And, you know, herb is awesome. Herbage. XRP is now at $1.31. We're hanging in there. I love being part of the XRP army. I love being part of it. I'll be getting my XRP hat soon. I'll be getting my XRP mug soon. And when I get it, you'll all see it. You know? I'll be then getting an XRP sweatshirt and maybe a regular shirt. You know? All in time. I got a lot of bills I got to pay out this month, so I can't push too much money into it right now. I just hope everybody is happy and living a good life. You know, you gotta have a little bit of comedy in your life. You can't be serious all the time. You gotta stop worrying about things because worrying does no good. You know, you accept life on life's terms, and that's just the way it is. You know, I mean, I gotta work 2 jobs to afford living here. You know, I got a part-time job and a full-time job. You know, pretty much working for the same company, doing different things. But if you've checked out my live streams, you know I'm a social worker and I work with homeless people. And I love my business. I love helping people. I love being part of somebody's life and helping them get through things, you know. Don't mind my vaping. I'm trying to cut down on my smoking, so I'm not chain smoking. I have to pick up another one soon, I think. And, well, welcome to CP Will's live stream. It is 2 hours and 3 minutes I've been on. I'm gonna place some tape over here, probably shut off the mic. You. Well, I'm just gonna close off the live stream for today, and you all have a great day, and God bless you. And I hope to see you in my live stream soon. So please like and subscribe. Thank you. Aloha. You like to say hi?
Aloha, people. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. End live stream. Another day, another dollar.